We usually make more mistakes than we actually are right. 90% of the times we're actually making mistakes, which is not something bad. It's actually something that me personally, I actually take it as something good. I enjoy every mistake that I make, basically because I know I'm actually learning something out of it. And in this specific video, I'm gonna, and this is something curious because I actually posted a video back in 2017. This video was called 9 Common Mistakes for Beginners. It was dedicated for binary options and Forex in general. And it's actually very interesting how now in 2020, 3 years ago, 3 years later, I'm sorry, the mistakes are actually the same ones and it's still applying for you as a beginner if you're a beginner in day trading. So I decided to make this video in order to actually make sure that you have the information that you can avoid these 9 mistakes or you're gonna end up losing your money. So if you wanna learn these mistakes, make sure you stay up until the end of this video. My name is Christian and this is the BLW Online Trading Channel. And in this YouTube channel, I do a lot of strategy videos such as this one to give you tips and strategies so that you can make money with day trading, including binary options, Forex, or crypto trading as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the video. All right, so I actually have my notepad in this area. So I'm gonna be looking down a little bit when I'm actually reading the mistakes because I don't actually know them by heart or anything like that, but I actually wrote them down. I actually watched the video. It was kind of funny to watch that video. My hair was different. Everyone, this is Christian on my YouTube channel. My attitude was different and I was kind of a little bit afraid of being in front of a camera, but all I wanted was to actually help you make money online. And so it didn't matter, honestly, but it's kind of fun to actually watch that video back. But now it's actually time for me to actually tell you the mistake number 1. Mistake number 1 is overtrading. Yes, many people actually do overtrading. If in case you don't know what overtrading means, I'm actually gonna put the video somewhere in the cards on the corner so that you can actually understand what is overtrading. I made a video explaining that specifically, but just to give you a brief explanation in this specific video, it's either placing more trades than you have to, well, that's basically the overall, but placing more than one trade in one single prediction, or placing trades on the predictions that, let's say for instance that you have a buy option and then you see that it starts going down and you close it in loss and you put a sell option, the martingale, to recover your money. That's overtrading. So overtrading is one of the most common mistakes as beginners that we all do as binary options or Forex traders. So make sure that you actually avoid overtrading or you're gonna burn out your account. Mistake number 2 is investing more than 10% of your balance on each trade. And this applies differently but equally in binary and Forex. Yes, differently and equally. And what I mean is that, for instance, in binary options, you can trade with, you can choose how much is it that you're gonna be putting. And if you lose that trade, that's how much you're gonna lose, 100%. So you can do exactly the same thing with Forex and set up your stop loss at no more than 10% of your balance. Now, one of the things that many people do as a mistake is that they actually choose the trading amount first and then they choose the stop loss with 10% of their balance, and they notice that the stop loss is very close to the actual opening price, and they end up losing that money. So what you need to do is actually make sure that you calculate first what's your stop loss according to what's the level of the analysis that you're making, so that the more that you can lose once the stop loss is hit, the more that you can lose is actually 10% of your balance. I know it sounds complicated. I said a bunch of things confusing, but I know you get my point. Hey, by the way, if you're very new at day trading and you don't know what I'm talking about and you're like, well, I want to learn day trading, not just the mistakes, then I invite you to go to blwtradingacademy.com. It's my personal training, my personal education, where I'm going to teach you everything that you need to know from zero as a full beginner in order for you to actually become a day trader. I even have a free training right there for like 45 minutes where I teach you what is day trading so that you actually make an informed decision whether you want to go with it or not. So if you want to learn more in regards to day trading, go to my BLW Trading Academy. Mistake number 3 is actually doubling the amount, which is the same call as martingale. Now, many people ask me this all the time in the comment section, and you probably have read those comments and mostly binary option videos. Like, hey Chris, do you recommend martingale? No, I don't recommend martingale. Martingale is basically doubling up the next trade so that you can recover the loss on this one, and sometimes even go in the opposite direction of the original trade that you placed. No, I do not recommend this. I do not recommend doubling up your account on any trade whatsoever. Just remain with the same amount. One thing that I usually, or sometimes I do, is that, for instance, I enter a trade at this support level for a buy option, but then it starts dropping and it reaches a new support level. Then I can enter in that new support level for a buy option as well. It's the same direction with the same 5% of my balance, because I know it's a strong uptrend and both of them are going to be in the money. I've done that before and I double my profit, but that's definitely not the same as doubling up your amount on the trade because you lost the previous one and you want to recover your profits. So what you do is that you double your amount in this trade. That's a huge mistake. That is just going to lead you to wipe up your account, and you're going to end up broke and frustrated. And most of the times you're going to blame the market. Can you believe that? Mistake number 4 is actually not withdrawing constantly. Now, this is kind of is a contradiction to the video that I made from $10 to $10,000, because you're not supposed to withdraw that much. But I'm not saying you don't have to withdraw at all. I would say at least once a month, and you need to make a withdrawal. Not because you want to spend that money, not because you want to go crazy and not save your money. No, but make sure that you actually make withdrawals. Otherwise, what could happen is that you end up losing all your entire account, plus your earnings and so on. And why would you do that, right? There's a saying, save as money in the bank. I don't really put money in the bank. Well, I do put money in the bank. It's not like I have some sort of, stack of money in here. But what I mean is that you can actually have your money saved in your account, and storage the money in your account for future investment, for future business opportunities. But make sure you actually withdraw some of the money back in your bank account. How much is it that I recommend you? I recommend you to always withdraw no more than 50% of your account, but only if you're actually making money with trading. If you have $1,000, you deposit $1,000 in your account and you make $1,100 or you make $100 in profit and you withdraw $550, then you basically just lost money. You didn't make any money. I mean that you make 30-50% increase in your account, or you double your account every single month, then you can withdraw 50% of your entire balance, which means that if you start with a $1,000 account and you make $1,000 in profit, then you can actually withdraw $1,000, which is your entire profit, and then continue. But that's up to 50%, only if you need it. I would stick to 10 to 20% at the most of withdrawal into my bank account, so that I can continue growing my account and then in the future make bigger withdrawals. Mistake number 5, it's more dedicated for those of you who are in the BLW trading room or who are in any signal service in general in the world. One thing that that a lot of people do, or I don't know, they try to do for some reason, is actually follow more than one admin, following different admins. And this is a mistake, not because the admins are bad, but because you are over trading. Instead of over trading yourself, like placing 5, 15, 20 trades during the day yourself, you actually are over trading yourself by following different admins. So instead of placing 5 trades during the day, which is the maximum that you should be placing, you're placing probably 15, 20 trades during the day. Does that make sense? Does that sound like something healthy to do as a day trader? Obviously no, right? So what you need to do, or what you have to do, is just focus on 1 or maximum 2 admins during the day, and follow them during the week, during the month, and follow that admin or those 2 admins only. Don't over trade by following admins. So I hope that really makes sense as well. Mistake number 6 is actually following too many advice. I think I actually changed this one from the original video, but to me it's actually super important. Following too many advice means my neighbor from the right side says that I should go into Forex. My cousin says that I should go into binary. My brother says I should use a scalping strategy. And my father says I should do swing trading. While my girlfriend says that I should do the 2-minute strategy. Which advice are you going to follow? You're probably gonna get all confused and you're not gonna know what to do. Look, what I recommend you is follow the advice of your mentor. Your mentor only. Your father doesn't have to be your mentor. Your mentor could be someone who is in a position that you want to be in the future. Could be me, could be another YouTuber, could be your financial advisor, whoever it is. Could be your father if he is in a financial position or in a position that you want to be at. But you actually respect you actually follow advice from someone who you respect. So make sure that you don't actually fall into the trap of following too many advice. Oh, this guy said that I should trade with the 2-minute strategy. So you trade today with the 2-minute strategy, you're gonna make any money. And then tomorrow, oh, I'm gonna trade this scalping strategy because this guy says. And oh, Christian says swing trading, so I'm gonna do swing trading. No, choose what is it that you wanna do and do it. But make sure that you're not like jumping around within all the positions that you're actually making, okay? Make sure you avoid that mistake. Mistake number 7 is no control on your emotions. And this is kind of a wide topic, so it's not enough time for me to cover it in this video. I might just make a different video about telling you how to control your emotions. But just to give you a general idea, your emotions are basically when you get too excited because you make a lot of money, or you get too frustrated because you're losing money. Now, both of them are actually bad. I actually have a specific lesson in my BLW Trading Academy just about emotions. And what I'm trying to teach you in that specific lesson is that good emotions are just as bad or even worse than bad emotions. When you actually get frustrated because you lost a trade, you usually are more careful for the following trade. But when you actually make 4, 5, 6 trades once in a row, you usually feel invincible, and what you're trying to do is keep on trading because nobody can beat you, right? So you start losing the money that you've already earned. So make sure that you control your emotions, as that is the biggest mistake, number 7. Mistake number 8 is very common. It's trusting account managers. Look, any account managers that I've seen are a scam. So to me, 100% of account managers are actually a scam. How do you identify an account manager? Very simple. They go and contact you, or they put comments over in the videos. I actually delete those comments. Some other YouTubers in day trading, they allow those comments because it actually helps them to get ranked higher on YouTube. That's a crappy strategy, to be honest with you, according to what I think, because in the end, they're actually allowing other people to scam their followers just because they want to rank higher on YouTube. But basically what it is that you are going to see comments where it says, oh, thank you, Mr. Davis, because you changed my life. I made $50,000 just because of you, or whatever. That's a scam. Okay, they're just gonna offer you some sort of account management or some sort of trading fund where you're gonna be part of. And what happens is that when you actually send them the money, let's say $500, they send you a screenshot saying, hey, I turned your $500 into $5,000. Take a look. And you're like, whoa, well, excited. That's nice. I can take it to $20,000 next week if you want to. Yes, go ahead and take it. Then next week, they send you a screenshot saying, hey, it's $20,000 now in your account. And you're like, whoa, well, excited. Well, I want to withdraw $10,000. Oh, okay, there's a processing fee of $600. Have you ever been in that position? Let me know in the comment section below. Those are the account manager's tactics. Okay, so they are all a scam. What you need to do is actually focus on your learning, focus on your knowledge, and more importantly, make sure that you practice and you make your own mistakes so that you become a better trader. Account managers are a scam. Mistake number 9, and the last one that we are going to have is probably if you actually improve this activity, this behavior, and you don't make this mistake, you're gonna resolve all of the other 8 mistakes. Mistake number 9 for beginners is not getting education. Education is everything in day trading. Okay, they can tell you a hot tip, the best strategy in the world, how you should do money management, and how you should place the trade at 9 a.m. and not at 10 a.m. because at 9 a.m. is the best time. They can tell you anything. If you don't have education, you're not gonna make it in day trading. Okay, that's 100% guaranteed. you need to get education. How you can get education? You can look at blogs, you can watch videos, you can practice yourself, you can ask your mentor, whatever you want. I'm not saying you go to my academy, but take a training. To me, it's super important when you actually take a training, and because in the end, a training has everything more organized for your learning. Now, I'm not saying all of the trainings are good. There are trainings for $1,000 and they don't even have the basics, but it's really up to you what training you want to have. But whenever you have the opportunity, take a training. If you don't have the money to invest in a training, that's okay, because the information is actually free online. So you can watch my videos, you can watch other people's videos, and so on and so forth. But getting education, it will solve all of the errors that you actually have. So now that we've covered all of the mistakes that you've been having, I believe that you're ready to start day trading. Okay, so make sure you avoid these mistakes, and I guarantee you're gonna be fine. So I didn't want to keep this video that long, but it seems like all the information covered was the necessary one. So if you found value on this video, make sure you smash the like button, and if in case you have any questions, you can put it on the comment section below. Remember that sharing is caring, so make sure that you, if you want to, share this video on your social media so that more people can actually get the benefit of these tips. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.